I'm feeling something.
Welcome to the Fresh Mint Podcast, where we are closing the generation gap one conversation at a time. I am Kev Mintz, and my partner on mic number 2 is
Josh Mintz.
Thank you for tuning in. This is an entertaining old school, new school debate.
Again, we welcome you to the Lion's Den. This is episode...
Oh my. Game 4. Wow.
Didn't expect that.
Wow.
Didn't expect that. That was a huge comeback. Bounce back by the Golden State Warriors.
A heroic game for the chef.
My goodness.
Heroic.
My man was locked in the whole game. 43 points. Not just that. 10 rebounds.
Flex it. Flex it, Steph.
14 for 26 from the field. 7 for 14 from 3. My man Andrew Wiggins had a double-double. He killed it. 17 points. What did Kawhi say? Board man gets paid.
Board man gets paid.
16 boards.
Whew. Board man gets paid.
Klay Thompson, he did pretty good. Had 18 points. Shot 40% from 3.
Not bad.
My man Jordan Poole, off the bench, he played well with 14.
Okay.
And it's a good it was a bounce back for the
Just what the doctor ordered.
yeah.
Foot must feel good.
Mm-hmm. And I realized
10 boards.
Yeah.
43 points. And
I mean, you see Steve Curry went with a different lineup, put Otto Porter Jr. in the lineup.
right.
Replaced Kevon Looney.
Right. That has to move Robert Williams out of the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Opens up things a little bit. You have to get him to move.
And I feel like with this, it reminds me of when Boston has Al Horford out there as the 5,
Right.
because he spreads the floor too, and he can shoot.
Exactly.
So Steve Kerr found a way to switch the lineup and put Otto on there, spread the floor out. But
Nice counter move. Nice counter move by Steve.
mm-hmm.
The Dubs came out. It had to be a little bit of desperation. You had to think that you either do it or you don't. You don't have much choice. You have to come out and be locked in and be ready to go, because going down 3-1 puts you in jeopardy, and that would have been historic.
Yeah, I feel like Steph was watching The Last Dance the night of Game 3 when Mike said, "I took it personal." So Steph took this game personal because he didn't want to be down 3-1.
Right.
He wanted to tie this up and go back to the Chase Center
Correct.
and do what we had to do there.
I mean,
That foot didn't bother him at all.
It couldn't have. I didn't see. We didn't see any signs of a limp. We didn't see any signs of any kind of pain or wincing. Nothing like that. He looked comfortable all night. I mean, he was going inside. He was grabbing boards. I mean,
And we all know about his 3.
right.
Crazy. But people don't understand. Curry can get to the lane and finish.
Right.
He can create. He has crazy handles, and he can get to the lane and finish.
Yeah, he has a great stop and start.
Mm-hmm.
He has the ball on a string. He can get guys to move, and he shifts them around the floor, and he finds those open spaces, and he quickly gets down those lanes.
Yeah,
and he gets the ball high on the backboard, so it won't get blocked. Very good at that. and he did take it inside, and he did take it outside.
Yeah.
He definitely did a great job. And,
Mixing it up a bit.
He mixed it up, but the thing about the C's, they found a way to get back in it. This game was by no means a lock.
This game was back and forth.
It was back and forth all night.
I mean,
a game of runs. I mean, you would get up 5 or 4 points, then it would shift the other way. 7 points, shift the other way. You just never knew what was going to happen. But
defense for both teams were very, very good.
Very good. Very good play on both sides of the ball. The thing I have to talk about for the Boston Celtics, they got 23 points from Jayson Tatum, but his fourth quarter,
my goodness, my man only had 3 points. He shot 1 for 4 from 3 in the fourth.
Right, 1 for 5 overall.
Yeah,
and he had 6 turnovers in that quarter. 6 turnovers. So that was
that explains it.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown had 21, 6 boards, and I don't know. Let me see.
Smart had, I believe, Marcus Smart.
What do you have on Marcus? Mark
Smart had 18 points.
18. Okay.
And 4 rebounds, 5 assists.
Okay.
And Robert Williams played well too.
Right.
Derek White, my goodness, that man's a problem off the bench. He has 16.
Right. Derek White has been really a good find for them.
He has been playing aggressive.
He's been playing very aggressive. He's gotten himself comfortable playing in this offense and defense, and he's really given the Boston Celtics what he gave the Spurs. I mean, he's really something.
And I think when he was on the Spurs, I think his first year, second year, I think Ime Udoka was there.
Right.
So, him being traded to the Celtics, it made him comfortable because his coach in Boston was his assistant coach in San Antonio.
So there's a level of comfort there.
Right.
Somebody who knows your game.
Who believes in you.
Right. It's a good fit. It's a good fit. And he has definitely helped out these guys, Smart and Jayson and Jaylen. When somebody needs a breather, he's able to fit into any one of those roles.
Right.
And help the team keep it moving. But as the stat line, says that Jayson had a decent game. That fourth quarter is crucial to getting over the hump. And there's not many times you're going to get an opportunity to go up 3-1. So that would have been pivotal to try to get this game and get it, put the Dubs on the hot seat, right. going back home. It would definitely change the complexion of this thing. Now we're talking 2-2. Home court is back with the Dubs and changes things, drastically.
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like what killed Boston was the points in the paint.
Okay.
Golden State had 38 points in the paint, and Boston only had 32.
Okay.
Turnovers was terrible for both teams. They both had 16.
Okay.
And I feel like Boston didn't rebound the ball well in this game. They only had 42 total rebounds, and Golden State had 55.
55 to 42 is a big differential. And with everything else being somewhat even, that seems to be the key right there. The rebounding.
The offensive rebounds killed them. But Golden State had 16 and Boston had 11.
Right.
Defensive rebounds, Golden State 39, Boston 31. So, I feel like Boston was just watching.
Right. Wiggs got a couple of nice offensive rebounds and putbacks.
With his length?
Yeah. And those were definitely crucial because those were off of misses of long shots from Clay. And he caught it out there and he just dropped them back in. And those were crucial.
Yeah,
those were crucial offensive rebounds.
The guys that had double figures on rebounds is what got them in trouble. Kevon Looney had 11 rebounds off the bench. Draymond almost had a double-double. He had nine rebounds.
Mm.
He had 8 assists, but the rebounds killed them.
Right. So now I have a question for you, though. Mm-hmm. What do you think was the key to the Warriors on this night for Game 4? Was it desperation, or was it just that they're a more poised and experienced team?
I feel like they played in their own pace.
Right.
I feel like in Game 3, they didn't play, Golden State basketball. I feel like they were pressured from Boston's defense.
Right.
But I think they felt relaxed in Game 4, and they played, in their own pace. They played Golden State basketball. They played it what they normally play.
Right.
And they were making shots. They had the most energy on the court.
Right.
You can tell by their body language. They stayed positive the whole time.
They didn't let anything bother them.
Right. And they never gave up. And Boston just looked like they just gave up.
Towards the end.
Out of hand. Yeah, I mean, they started, shooting bad shots, and that's why they started missing, and turnovers, and ball watching. So Golden State just played better than them.
Right.
They made adjustments.
Right.
And
now Boston has a differential in the fourth quarters. They usually outscored Golden State Warriors so far in this series, but you wouldn't be able to tell it by the way Jayson played in this fourth quarter the other night.
Yeah.
Now, I mean they have a 106-75. They outscore them. The differential is 106-75 for the fourth quarter.
For Golden State in the third, they outscored Boston 136-87.
Right.
In this finals in the third quarter.
So that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So by the time you get to the fourth,
you already have a big lead.
Right.
So that tells you the difference of the two teams.
Right. And Boston did get outscored 28-19 in the fourth for Game 4. Mm-hmm. So this time, they couldn't even recover enough to get back in it. And the game was still close. Still close, but you could just tell that they weren't fixed on finishing this thing and taking that 3-1 lead. That it was a bit too much. It was a bit too much for them.
Yeah, but one thing Golden State gotta be careful of is their fouls.
Right.
Especially with Draymond Green.
I mean, he's fouled out of 2 games so far.
Yeah. In the finals, Draymond Green has a total of 15 points, 15 personal fouls. It's a lot.
And a couple of techs.
Yes.
Right.
So, Draymond Green got to be careful of, his body language, how he reacts to the refs.
Right.
He got to be careful not fouling, that much on the C's. Because that can cause them to lose.
Right.
And he's got, make sure he don't get, dirty calls and just play clean defense.
Right. Well, I want to shift back to the chef and pay him some homage because he's really been getting it in. He's really been getting it in. So far in this series, he's averaging 34.3. And his line mates, Clay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins, are averaging the two of them 33.8.
Okay.
Combined.
Wow.
So Steph has been holding it down for the troops, and as you said, 50% from the field, 49% from three,
Ridiculous.
6.3 rebounds. He's been getting it in, and he's lining himself up. If they can pull this thing out, I'm not saying that it's a done deal yet, but to bring it back to a home court advantage, he would be your MVP this time around, without question.
Most definitely, without a doubt.
You know,
I mean, you see his shooting numbers,
right?
His 3-point percentage is almost 50% too.
Ridiculous.
He basically has a 50-40-90 in this finals.
And it's almost a 50-50-90, which is outrageous. Yeah. Yeah, so got to pay homage to him.
Mm-hmm. And 6.3 boards as a guard is really good.
Right. And it's supposed to be the little guy, the little baby face assassin.
Mm-hmm.
But he's getting boards. And that's another one, board man going to get paid.
Yeah, he gonna get paid.
He's got that bag. He already got that. But this series is shaping up to be a really tough series. Again, it's back and forth. It's going back and forth twice. And they've won on each other's home court.
Mm-hmm.
Boston is
they're going to make adjustments.
Right.
You know, they're really good at making adjustments. Udoka is smart of making adjustments. And you know, they definitely gonna watch film of the mistakes they made in game 4 and fix those mistakes and do what they always do on the road.
Now you have two coaches who are they coached and or they played for and they assisted coached for the king of adjustments,
mm-hmm.
Popovich. And they each seem to be adjusting to what the other does, you know, so it's every other game so far.
Right.
Now, we still have a situation where the C's have not lost 2 in a row. So
we'll see.
What are they going to do
in game 5?
That's going to be interesting. So I'm not, ready to decide on that, but it's been so tricky with this series.
Yeah.
Because they're both very good at adjusting. They both can go small. They both seem to be able to, fix what goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was huge that Steph came back from the foot injury in game 3.
And not just that, he came back with a 40 ball.
Right. Yep. 40 piece, no fries.
Mm-hmm.
And
with some sweet and sour sauce.
Oh, no question.
Because that man was sweet and sour from that 3 and when he was attacking the basket.
Yep. So I mean, it's been really tough to figure out who's next.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean,
I
go ahead.
I don't want this to happen because I want the C's to win. I have a feeling Klay Thompson's gonna go off next game. He saw Steph go off like that. He's like, okay,
my turn.
It's my turn. Let me join the party. And
yeah, Klay does that. I mean,
yeah,
he does. He gets some feelings.
The C's might be a little terrified about game 6 Klay.
Right. If he shows up a little early for 5, oh boy. But I mean, they've gotten great contributions from Jaylen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
He's kept them in games when they could have definitely fallen off.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying his best. He did an excellent job controlling his emotions after the fiasco out in San Francisco at Chase Center with Draymond. He went home and he played well both games. He was able to keep his composure and not fall for the okie doke.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you can expect to have still have consistent play from him. It seems as though Jayson has found his stroke, but he's either tiring or just losing his focus in the fourth quarter. So we gotta hope that they make an adjustment for him, down the stretch of the game in game 5, and we'll see what these guys put together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been good each and every time so far for both teams to figure things out and come out, with a W, but I don't know.
I mean, one thing I want to see Boston do, as you can see, they do a lot of ISO. I like to see them do more pick and roll.
Right.
You see Golden State, they do a lot of pick and roll. Clay and Steph move without the ball. Right. They come out of pick and roll, they curl around them. Right. And that's how they get their shots. Steph, goes around the pick and roll, off the ball, on the ball.
Right.
And that's what, caused the C's to lose because they kept going under the screen. I have never seen no defender on the C's go over the screen when Steph is coming. Oh, coming over the screen. Right. I need to see someone from the C's to go over the screen.
And attack that.
Right.
Right.
Because they're going to keep going under, and that's how Steph gets easy shots.
Right. He gets a lot of space. Yeah. He doesn't need much. He doesn't need anything, really.
Mm-hmm.
And
the big, when they switch, the big guys on Boston has to step up.
Right.
Robert Williams and Al Horford, they just moved back like, okay, he not going to shoot it. And Steph Curry going to shoot the dang ball. And he's going to make it.
Right. I think that the C's having the size, I had imagined that they would be throwing more lobs.
Yeah.
I thought they would go to the back pick and set up lobs for Robert Williams and for Al.
But that's only if Robert Williams was healthy.
Okay, well, I mean,
they have done it when in this series.
Right. He's not 100. We know that.
But if he was 100, they would definitely do more.
It's obvious that I'm sure if he was 100, they probably would have been doing it more, and they're probably afraid of any kind of situation that might get him a little tweak or something. They don't need that, right? They can't afford that.
Mm-hmm. And I think if Robert Williams was 100%, this series would have been different. This series would have definitely been different.
Okay. I mean, yeah, defensively, I think it would,
He's been blocking shots real well.
Right.
Even
while hurt, he is still blocking shots. He's making things. He's making things happen on the defensive side of the ball, and he is getting guys to make adjustments in the air.
Right.
He's making you shift. So I understand that. So I believe that it would probably be a little different. But Poole is taking advantage of the fact that he gets inside of him and is trying to get him before he can get off the ground.
Right.
The speed. He's got a lot of speed.
And he's very quick.
Yeah. And Steph still has that speed as well. So, there would be some difference, but, health is a big thing. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Game 5.
What's your...
I don't want to get caught up in, every other game is going to the other team, because when it comes down to game 7, what do you do then? Do you
True.
say that the team that had won the last one is going to lose the next one? So I don't want to get caught up in that. I am going to leave myself a little room to say that I believe it now comes down to your home court. Dubs win game 5. C's win game 6. Dubs win game 7. Now, we don't have to go all the way up to game 7, but that's just my philosophy now. It becomes a home and home finish. But let's just go with game 5. I'm going to look at Clay becoming a bigger factor back at home. They'll be energized. I think Draymond is going to play better back at home. And the chef is going to be the chef. And I think Andrew Wiggins is going to play even better back at home. I think back at home now, this particular time in this series, it's like I said, I think it's going to become a factor. Their home court will be a factor for them and in their favor. So I will take the Warriors in game 5. I have no prediction on points because that's not what I do. I messed that up a couple of times already. So I'm just going to take the Warriors in game 5.
All right. Well, I'm sticking with my pick. The C is going to take the Warriors down their home floor.
Uh-huh.
I still believe that they're the best road team. And they don't lose 2 games in a row.
They haven't yet.
So. And I'm hoping that they still keep that streak to not losing 2 games in a row.
Right.
Because that would be the X factor.
Yeah.
If they lose 2 in a row. So,
well, I mean,
I expect them to bounce back.
Okay.
I expect them to play better. I expect them to not turn the ball over a lot.
All right. Well, that's the key. That's the key for them.
You're right. That's the key for them. And overall, as long as they do what they gotta do, they make shots. The bigger team, they're gonna find a ways to stop. Chef and Clay.
Well, they have to rebound,
and they're gonna have to rebound.
They have to rebound. They're gonna have to rebound. Because this smaller team is just gang rebounding. Everybody's going in there trying to get a little.
They're hungry.
Yeah.
Boston gotta be hungry for the rebounds,
right,
and not watch. And as long as they fix those adjustments,
right,
they're gonna be all right.
Okay, all right. So
they're gonna be they gonna be all right.
Okay, all right.
I don't have my prediction of how many they're gonna win by.
Right,
but it's gonna be a good game. So
it's definitely gonna be a good game.
We'll see.
All these games have been really been
close.
They've been competitive. They've been, like I said, back and forth. Mm-hmm. Winning on the other team's home floor. It's been a really good series. Exciting watching these young players versus these vets, and I don't think the NBA could ask for anything else. I mean, it's really been good.
Yeah,
it's really been good,
especially for these first timers in the finals.
Yes,
their first experience. They've been playing well. Hopefully, they get many more finals experiences to come.
Well, they'll be back. Boston's going to be. Yeah, Boston. They're building.
Yeah, I think they're going to be back for sure. They're going to win one, most definitely.
Oh yeah, in the J&J era, they're going to win. They're going to win. The JJ Smart.
Mm-hmm. So I think they're going to keep that core together. And this series it's a fun series. This is probably the best series I've watched out of all the finals I've watched. 2 teams I like. I like both teams.
Right.
But we make it competitive here in this family. So
Yeah. I mean, we both like them, but we have to, figure this out. And
Right.
I'm going with the vets, and he's going with the young guns. So
the underdogs.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I like them too, but not in this one. So I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Everybody has to have something that they like a little more. There's nothing wrong with it. Take the L and live with it.
Yep. You just gotta move on.
Yeah. So let's see. We're going to look in on you guys prior to game 5. Maybe have some hot topics. We'll see how tomorrow turns out. We're gonna be ready for game 5, and we'll see if there's any hot news on the ticker. And until then, wow. Let's see. Until then, have a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great time watching game 5.
And we'll come back with you guys.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Peace.
We want to thank you for coming to the Lion's Den and taking the time to listen to the episode.
Be a part of our old school versus new school debate.
Leave a comment on an old school topic
Or a new school one. Or just your thoughts on the episode.
Peace, love, dove.
And blessings to everybody.
Yeah, this don't change with the weather. My mind warps and bends, most the way it counts to 10. It's happening